ladies, whoever is there in YouTube land. I am so tired. I need a break. I need to do something that's kind of brain dead. And so, what's more brain dead than just, stamping and gluing and all that kind of fun stuff? Now, I'm not sure why, but I'm seeing, YouTube's crazy with all of this. Now, I used to see everything the way you see it on YouTube. Now it's flipped. I'm not sure why. Does that mean the writing's flipped? They're really messing with us, aren't they? Okay. Now, do you see this the right way? Because I used to see it the right way, and now I'm seeing it the wrong way. Do you know what I'm asking? I know you know it. Okay, it's fine. Okay, good. It's just that when I used to see it on my monitor, it was the right way, and now it's reversed. So now I'm really going to mess myself up. Okay, just when I thought I knew what I was doing, they go and change everything. And I'm using the microphone that comes with the webcam because I didn't feel like putting my headset on. So I hope you can hear me okay. Hey, Patty, Mitz. Oh, we have Canada. Hi, Beth. Kathleen, Janet. Let's do the romper room. Let's do the romper room. Okay. Don't get mentioned by Gail on YouTube unless you have a big supply of whatever it is she mentions about you. Okay. She placed an order with me. She buys quite often my eco printed papers. And so when her supply runs out, then she orders another one. So she ordered it, last week. I send it to her. And on her videos, I guess not always, but maybe she does always. I don't know. She shows her, what she's purchased, her Happy Mail and what she's purchased. So she showed the eco papers that she got from me. And holy moly, I've been boiling ever since. I just look, see, this is all boil stuff. And I'm just tired of boiling. And I told my husband, I'm not boiling right now. I'm taking a boil break. I'm taking a boil break. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's Vicky. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Paula. Yeah, so this is my break from boiling. Oh, and earlier I was doing a boil and I got distracted. I don't even know what I was doing. You get distracted. And I started going, I smelled something. I go, what do I smell? Because when I do the boil, I have my exhaust fan on. I have the window cracked. I don't even smell anything anymore. Maybe that's good. Maybe that's bad. I don't know. But for me to hey, what's that smell? Well, hello. The water had all evaporated and I was actually burning the bottom layer of my pan. And I usually put I don't sit the papers that I'm printing directly onto the pan. I usually have maybe 1 or 2 file folders just to give it, a little, barrier there. And then plus then I use that for my other crunchy stuff that I like to play with because it really messes up. Well, this one can't even be used. It's burnt. I even put it outside to dry thinking, oh, this is really going to be really cool because it's kind of crispy. No, you can't fold it. You can't write. You can't do nothing. It's burnt. So anyway, so I thought, you know what? You're tired, Rosemary. You're going to burn the house down. Take a break. So that's what I'm doing. This is a break from practically burning my house down. Anyway, so I'm making, okay, well, let me backtrack. Last weekend, well, the past 2 weekends, we had a workshop here at the house. And so as I did the workshop, I would show, like a demo of, what they were going to be doing. And in this particular case, we were doing encaustic. And I made this one cover, and it had this little elephant on it. It was just really cute. And then I found another piece that went behind it. And anyway, on and on and on, built it up. And it looked really cute. And then I looked over at some of the covers that I have for ledger covers that I bought. And this particular one, I think I bought it from Pat. I'm losing complete, track of where I get things, because I found a couple of them at a resale shop here in town. So now I forget where I got what. Well, I'm sure Patty. Well, maybe she won't recognize it. But I bought this ledger, and it was a 1936 ledger. And I decided to use it. Hi, Luce. I decided to use that and put, oh, it hardly fits because this is one of those long ones. And I don't have like a remote thingamajigger for my camera, which really is not fun. I guess I got the cheapest one you could get. I don't know. All I know is I can't do anything with it. Anyway, so I put it on here. Well, first, here's the little guy I did with my little encaustic. And I thought he came out so cute. And then I had this little piece of a book. Don't ask me where I got it. I got so much junk, I don't know where I get anything. And so then I layered it on top of that. So I was walking around the house with just this on top of that going, what should I do? What should I do? When the corners of this leather popped out from this. And I go, oh, it's got to go there. Look at that. It's so beautiful. I think it's gorgeous, and how it all kind of matches up and everything. And the spine was really small. It was like, I don't know, 1/2 inch. It was super, super small. So I widened the spine up in my fashion that I widen up my spines. It's my little secret. No, it's not a secret. But anyway, I widened the spines without chopping it all up. Every spine has a little space, between that little cardboardy thing and the next one. And so then I just widen it that way and take out the cardboard and put a wider cardboard so that it actually widens out the spine. Anyway, I'll show you in more detail some other day how to do that. I'm not doing that right now. Anyway, so I think it came out pretty cool. And I think it's a fun little journal that he's going to be in. So I have a bunch of stuff I want to put in the journals. It's going to be sort of like a, because he's an elephant, and I think of travel and I think of the elephant. And the elephant, it can cover 2 different continents. So I was thinking of travel. And so I've got my signatures in already. And that was fun because I had to use really big papers. So they are in there, I think about like 150 pages or something like that. I'm not sure how many. I can't remember how many I have in here. But anyway, so it's all nice and naked right now. And so now I want to get a few little things and stamp it and maybe glue. I don't know. But that's what I'm going to do right now. And I thought, well, let's see who wants to hear a bunch of noise in the background while they're doing something creative. Because that's what I do. I listen to all you guys jabber in the background. Half the time I don't know what's going on. Because this past week, I've been in the other room, boiling. And then I leave my computer in the other room. So half the time I don't know what's going on. And then I have to run in and go, what was that? What was that? What was that? It sounded like something exciting. Or I hear somebody say my name, and then I run in and find out if they're bad-mouthing me or, what's going on. Hi, Donna. Thank you, Valerie. I'm having fun. Hi, Lisa. I'm having fun putting together because I'm not one of those that plan anything. I just kind of go shopping in my room here. And I just go and start walking around and see what kind of like jumps out at me and says something to me, and then see, you know, what matches with that. And then it just kind of morphs. So now I want to, I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I do have the, what did I do with those now? See, I'm losing everything already. I thought I put everything close to me. I have some cool, like, postage, not literally postage stamps, but stamps that have to do with postage. Hold on, what did I do? Oh, right here. Oh, I tell you, I'm losing it. I'm more tired than I thought, I think. I think I think my body was tired, but I think now my brain's getting a little tired today. But oh well. See, I have these cool stamps. And these are all like postage related. So I think I'll play with those and put it on some of these papers so I can stick it in the journal so that it, you know, continues to have that well-traveled kind of, let me get my seat. Well-traveled kind of look. And then I have some bigger ones. Ooh, see, India with the elephant. See, I'm telling you, I don't have to shop very far. And I have some of those. Here's also, I don't know what that's to, but it looks travel-y. It looks a little travel-y to me. I don't want no boat on that. Oh, a little Asian stamp. That'll be cool. Paris, why not? You have to have money to travel, so they probably lived in Paris and decided to travel. And so when they traveled, where did they go? They went to India. They went to, oh, everybody went to Hong Kong. But I'm thinking, I don't know why, when I think of travel, I always think of like the 30s and 40s. That always just sticks in my 20s, 30s, and 40s. And I imagine what they're wearing. And I always think they're, you know, traveling on the Orient Express. And no, not South Africa. We're not going to South Africa in this one. Let's just stay in those two continents over there. Did they fly? Well, even in the 30s, that's an old plane. They could have been flying. I don't think so, but maybe. Let's leave it there like maybe. Let's just do a maybe thing. And so anyway, I envision they, you know, it was probably a young couple and they were rich and she was just oh so bored with her life. And he said, let's go on the Orient Express. And she goes, if we must. Oh, Madrid. They stopped in Madrid. And so, you know, he was all ready to go. And she's acting all indifferent. Ooh, Italy. Maybe they went to Italy too. We had to keep this girl entertained because she was, you know, she was a real brat. Okay. But don't worry, later on in the story, that elephant set her straight. Don't worry about it. Okay. Hey, at least she didn't go on the Titanic. She should be happy, right? This is Paris. We already have Paris. We don't need another Paris. I don't think they went to Long Beach, California. No. Okay, so I think those can be used without a problem. Okay. All right. So I'm not, like I say, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to start stamping on whatever I see. And then we'll go from there. I'll just get all my little things, start putting stamps on everything. And then, you know, let's just line these up. Like items together. That way I feel like I'm halfway organized. Okay. I like these. These came, they used to come, they don't anymore. These used to come in those cardboard boxes that you would get for photographs that now we put all of our junk in them. But not that long ago, maybe not this brand, but they would have these cards in there, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, but they don't put those cards in them anymore, which would, we would love those things. I don't know. They didn't talk to us. That's the problem. I don't know who in marketing does these things. They just don't talk to the right people. All right, so we'll use a few of those. And these are just paper. There's an envelope, paper. Oh, a bag. That's seen better days, but it looks lovely. Okay, oops, that's paper. Envelope. Okay, we're halfway organized. Oh, I feel better already. Okay, so what have you ladies been up to? I'm looking. Let me see. Ooh, Colorado. Did they have animals on the Titanic? Well, all those foo-foo people, they carried their dog, at least their dogs with them, right? They didn't go across on vacation anywhere. They had the little foo-foo, like that girl that, is going on this trip. She's taking her dog too. I mean, don't take your dog to Africa where there's lions and tigers, right? But did she listen? No. So, I'm not going to tell the end of that story. You can make it up on your own. But, she was warned. All right, I like that. I don't know why I like that one little stamp. Are you the type like me? You have all these crazy stamps and you always go for the same ones because they speak to you. I have those. And this dumb one is it. I don't even know where I got it from, but I really like it. So let's start off with that so I feel like I've at least accomplished something. Hi, Deborah. All right, so let's hope this has ink. I haven't used this ink in a while. So we'll find out. Oh, cool. See what I mean? I just love that stamp. It's just a fleur-de-lis. I don't know where it came from. I don't know where I got it. But doesn't it say something? It definitely says something. All right. So I'd love to put another one on here, but then they'd be all matchy-matchy, and I don't want to do that. So I'm not going to, not sure what I'm going to do with these. I think later on, I think on some of these, I'll put a little bit of fabric on them. But I'll do that last, Okay, I have to have at least one more with this because it's my favorite. Did I already say that? Yeah. Okay. Ta-da! I just love that. I know you're getting tired of hearing it, but I do. You know what? I don't care what anybody says. You guys don't have to like it. I'm putting it over here. Ta-da! Okay, I'm happy now. All right. So those have that. Let's put it back in the pile. I'm trying to stay organized. All right. So these kind of go right there. And now these, I want to put a real old, not a real old, but a real stand to cover up that, whatever that says. So where is my ink stick? And it has glue on it, hopefully. Okay. Let's see. Okay, back to you guys. What have you guys been doing? Oh. Voodoo puppies. I know that autocorrect. It cracks me up. I tell you. 10 cents. Maybe that looks pretty good there. I don't know. Let's see. This has to do with travel, but they're not going on a ship. That really doesn't matter, does it? Oh, but it says North Carolina. I don't want North Carolina. No offense, North Carolina, but I don't think they went to North Carolina. Okay, I don't think this says anything, so that's good. Oh, see, there's doggies. A Malamute and a Collie. I don't know. We might have to put that somewhere. Just because it'll be our own little joke. Okay, I don't want those people. Oh, reading. That's good. We need to read more. Who is John McCormick? I guess I'm going to show my ignorance. I don't know who John McCormick is. That's okay. I like the orchid too. Maybe we'll put those there. All right. Let me see if I can get the paper off. If not, I don't care. Oops. Just as long as the edge is off. Because it's kind of stuck. Okay, that's good enough for me. I'm easy. Hi, Laura. And anybody I missed? All right, I need a piece of paper to, let's see here. Oh, here's one. Alrighty, I like it right there. Whoa, timber. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, now we get to stamp. Here comes the fun part. Let's cancel these puppies out. All right. Hong Kong. She wrote back from Hong Kong. Oh, you can't see it. Well, that's no fun. There we go. Couldn't see it over that red. Okay. Alrighty. Next envelope. I think I'm going to put maybe like about 3 or 4 in there, so just to stuff other little goodies in there. Oh, now I don't really have to put a real stamp on there because I got a lot of fun stuff that this one's kind of cool. The other one didn't show up too good, but oh well, we'll try. This is Brussels. This is when she probably wrote to her dad and said, "Oh, Papa, I'm so bored. Can you send me some money? My husband has me on a budget. I can only have 1,000 a month." This is 1920, people, okay? She only have 1,000 a month. So, you know what's going on there. Oh, Papa. There you go. See? Brussels. And of course, you know it. You know already how it went out. I don't have to explain it to you twice. And she was so anxious, she put 2 stamps. Airmail. All right. So, in case later on I'll put some stuff to cover up that mess. Oh, goody. This one doesn't have a mess. All right, that I can't be able to print over that because it's all black. So let's put some real stamps, even if they're not the right year, just so they look kind of cool. Ooh, there's a nice little ship. Ooh, two ships, a different ship. Ooh, I like that one. Ooh, the Netherlands. That's pretty. I like that. Let's find something to put here. Do an instant replay? What? What do you mean? Kathleen, what am I doing? Fill me in. Yeah, anybody buffering? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That is so weird because, I'm not even on Wi-Fi. I am plugged in directly. And so I don't know why I have any issues at all. But, that's YouTube. It's just getting stranger and stranger. Well, when I hooked up to do this, no, I didn't. When I signed up to do it, it asked me a different question than normal. So I think even on the live, it isn't that they just eliminated the what do you call it? The hangouts. Even when you go in just to go live, at least mine, it was different. So they may not have all the bugs out of it yet. I don't know. So sorry about the unwanted amusement. Okay, I like that or that. Oh my goodness. I wonder if I should just start all over again and see what's going on, because that is annoying. I won't watch if it goes crazy like that. I don't watch other people's. I don't blame you guys for not wanting to watch it. It's annoying. Ooh, Connecticut. Well, she didn't go to Connecticut. But maybe she knew someone on the Titanic that made it all the way over. I haven't figured out what year she's traveling. Oh, so maybe we'll do that with that. What about that? I kind of like those two colors together. So what do you guys think? Is it such a mess I should start over again? I'll go by what you guys say because, we don't see over here what you see. Whoa! Just let me know. I don't have no problem restarting. If it gets to that point, no big deal. Okay, just let me know. It could change any minute. We're talking about YouTube. And again, for those of you who just got here, excuse my fingers. I have been playing with my Eco Dot for the past 3 days, and I can't get any of this off anymore. I think it's permanent. Okay, let's get a cool stamp on here. I think this is cool because it's got a lot of different stamps. I guess this letter got lost. It went from, oh, this is for immigration. It really got lost. It needed its own passport. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Okay, let's see. How many times did it have to go? Yeah, it went like 3 or 4 times. Very cool. Alrighty. I'll have to do it now because it'll drive me crazy. Those stamps are just a little too bright. Now, where is my, hold on, I have to go get my little applicator. I didn't know I was going to be doing this. Is it right here? No, hold on. And watch your ears because I'm going to hit my thingamajiggers over here. Okay. Okay, that's better. It was way too bright. Way too bright. All right, that's good. All right, so now I got how many? I got 2. This will cover up good with a stamp. I didn't use the pink on the other one. That's kind of cool. Let's see what else we got. So anyway, I've been looking through my stuff. And probably like most of you guys, Horace Moses. You know, I like to think, I'm kind of well-rounded. I don't know a lot about anything, but I know a little bit about a lot of stuff, different things. But these names of these people on these stamps, I do not have a clue who they are. And, oh, well, maybe they're not from the United States. No, it says USA. I'm going to say, well, maybe I shouldn't know everything about everybody. But United States, and if you got a stamp, you would think. Let's see, who is she corresponding to in Australia? Wouldn't that be kind of cool? Oh, it's her ex-boyfriend, lamenting to him how she only gets $1,000 a month and that she made a mistake when she picked this guy. She seems the type that would do that. Rachel Carson. See, I don't know who Rachel Carson is either. And not that many women have made stamps. Don't you think we'd know? Somebody look up Rachel Carson. Who is she and why is she on a stamp? Quick, you Google people. Rachel Carson. Quick, let us know. Why is this woman on a stamp? What did she do? Uh-oh, here's another one. And it says U.S. She looks like she suffered a lot, this woman. We'll look up her after Rachel. She wrote Silent Spring. But what does that mean? So she's on here because she wrote one book? Okay, so she wrote Silent Spring. And what did Julia Ward Howe, with an E, what did she do? She looks very depressed. It looks like in a minute they're going to dunk her in a tub and make sure that if she's a witch or not. That's what she looks like. So, I mean, not that she looks like a witch, but she looks so pensive that she's worried they're going to dunk her and she's not, it's all over. People write a petition. Okay. So, Julia Ward Howe. Oh. Okay, so she's a smart cookie. I like her already. I'm going to save her for my little journal for my birds and stuff. Okay, she's a smart cookie. Okay, so what's the problem here with this Julia Ward Howe? Oh, she started the Girl Scouts. Why does she look so depressed? Hey, Miss Hottie. No, but seriously. Okay, I hope you don't get out of. Can you see this? Whoops. Oh, she wrote the battle hymn of. Oh, of course. She looks depressed. War, death. She's thinking of. Well, that makes a lot of sense. She looks like a battle hymn. Let me tell you. Okay, forget that. Let's put this guy. Who is this now? Let me see who he is. This is Belgium. Yes, it's in Belgianese. What language do they speak in Belgium? I know it's not Belgianese. Quit laughing at me. I just really don't know. These are things I should know. I went to school and I actually graduated, so I should know some of these things. Hey, Miss Jennifer. Okay, we've got at least 2 from Canada so far. Since I've been looking up, there might be others. Speak up for your country. I don't think this girl went. Well, we got to name this girl. I keep saying this girl. Well, maybe she doesn't deserve her name to be shared because I don't think she was a very nice person. We'll see what the elephants think about her. Okay. All right, now we get to stamp that one. Oh, see, I used the Brussels one before. We could have had the Belgium and, you know what I'm saying? But okay, but we're not going to do that. So, what are we going to stamp it with? We're not going to stamp it with Hong Kong. That's not going to work. Not even London, I don't think, unless the letter got lost. We could stamp it with London because we could say, oh, the letter got lost. That's why the boyfriend didn't answer her back, and that's why she went on vacation with her husband, because she said, come and get me, please help me, I need more money. And then he never answered, but it was because the letter went to London. Hello, it's just, it's so simple when you know really what happened. See, there you go. London. So sorry. You got to stay married. All right. I hope you guys are keeping up with the storyline because it becomes important later on. Very cool. All right, let's see. Okay, so it went to London. It was supposed to go to Australia. We went to London via, where else did it go? Let's see. Oh, well, of course it went avion. How else can it get to Australia except for avion? Okay. All right, so have a great trip. That's what the boyfriend said to her. Have a great trip, lady. You picked him, not me. The original Bachelorette, I think. Okay. That might be enough. That might be enough for right now because we can always add stuff once we get decorating, get crazier. That's good as far as the stamps, I think. Okay, so we've got that one and this one. And that one. And oh, well, we'd have to tone that one down. Okay. All right. So there's going to be a test later about this girl. What happened? Why she's going on this trip. Why she has a letter from Brussels. Why the Australian one has, you know, it's got canceled in London. There's reasons for all this, and it's all part of the story. All right. Not quite sure what it means, but it's part of the story. All right. So we've got that. Now what? I don't think I need any more of those envelopes, although they're kind of fun. Let's just go ahead. I've only got 2 more left. Let's just go ahead and do those. Even if we don't use them, it can be sent off to somebody for fun. All right. So, okay, I don't want to use this. So where am I going to keep this so I don't, where am I going to put her? I have to get a little baggie and separate her from the rest so I don't accidentally lose her. Ooh. No. I wish I could cover up the U.S. Well, we can't. It's capital. Duh. Stupid. Okay, never mind. Let's see what else we got in here. Bicentennial, I don't think so. Ooh, got a lot of bicentennials. Oh. Oh, here, I gotta put her with the birds. There you go. See, I gotta put the little birdies with her. And then I'll remember, oh, and the little hummingbird, I gotta put her with the hummingbird. Okay. All right, where is this? Oh, this is better. Hello. We have a camel. And we know where she's going on this vacation, right? Yep. You got to figure out a way to cover up that date thing. We'll figure it out. Hey, Barb. We're writing a story about this floozy. Well, my definition. She's some hoity-toity during the 1920s. She married this nice guy only because he had money. But she keeps complaining to her dad because he doesn't have enough. Then she sent a letter to Australia to her boyfriend that she, dumped for her husband because she thought he had more money. And the letter that she sent to her boyfriend in Australia accidentally went to England. Because we can tell by the postmark that's where it went. Oh, where did my paper go? And so, oh, it's here. And so, well, in England, the letter in England, she thought her boyfriend in Australia had already gotten it. So she decided, okay, she'll go on vacation with her husband. And they are going to all the places that, all the best people went to on vacation during that time. And now we found that the letter to the boyfriend, the only reason why she went was because she didn't hear from the boyfriend. And now we find out the reason she didn't hear from him is because the letter was in England instead of Australia. So anyway, the tension, you can feel the tension now. The fact that things might have turned out differently had the letter gotten to Australia in time before she took off on this adventure to who knows where. But anyway, we're pretty glad that the letter did go to England because we don't like her too much because of her attitude about stuff. Whoa, upside down. We haven't met her husband yet, but we already know that we like him more than we like her. Why? Because we're all judgmental. Not mental, judgmental. Oh, see how cool that looks? This thing works on everything. I don't care what you do. Just stamp that on it and it looks cool. Am I lying or what? All right, so let's cover this up a little bit. Yeah, Kathleen, right. A floozy. A real floozy. And we're not judging her by her looks because we haven't even seen her yet. So we're not being bad. It's totally by her personality or lack of there. Okay, so see, there we go. This is probably the letter that her boyfriend sent her once he got the letter, but she was already on the train going to wherever it was she was going. So yeah, so let's put down here. let's put down here. Let's put here in place of El Decor. Oh, we need to put, hold on, wait. Let's see. Let's see if there's anything here we can put. I think, oh, it might show through though. I was going to say, if we put like these numbers up there. Is it going to show through? El Decor, of course it does. That's okay. That's okay. We just won't tell anybody. Those have to look really hard. And isn't that a city down in Australia somewhere? El Decor. somewhere where the French settled. Isn't that where they went and dumped all of the, oh, that was England. They dumped all the criminals up there. Okay. All right, so now, just so you won't see all of that, then we'll stamp this. Mailed in Australia. See? Is that cool or what? All right, so. Okay, so this is the one from the boyfriend heading back to the floozy. But she was already gone. So that's cool. Who knows? Maybe they deserve each other. I don't know. I don't know him too well. I just know her. Who knows? Maybe they deserve each other. Okay. Ta-da! Now, I have one left. What is Vegemite? It's something that tastes pretty nasty, right? Doesn't it kind of have like a little odor? I don't know. I'm just talking. I've never had it. All right. So I wonder where this letter came from. Maybe it hasn't been mailed yet. Let's see. Ooh. This is another one we can fake up with that cool stamp in the center. That might look cool there. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's where it's going. It might. I don't think we're ready for the Vietnam Memorial yet. Not happened yet. Another one from the Netherlands, and you can stamp that thing on there, maybe. Must be like potted meat. Potted meat. Huh. Starting to sound a little bit like spam. Okay. Oh, this is pretty cool. But that's United States too, so I don't know. Oh, at least I know who Faulkner is. And John Tyler. Okay, at least I'm seeing people here. At least I know who they are. Which is kind of sad. We know who the guys are, and we don't know who the women are. I even know who Jack London is. I got to get up with these ladies that are on here. Oh, that is pretty. We could fake it and pretend that that's one of those beautiful horses that they carve in Europe. In one of those you know, the countries where they do that beautiful carving of the horses. Are you guys buffering anymore? Are you guys okay? Ooh, what's this? Oh, it says campfire. It looks like a big boat. I imagine it going down the Nile. But if we cut that off, I think it will be going down the Nile. Let's just cut that off, and now it's going down the Nile. Cut the U.S. off. Yep, it's going down the Nile. Let's see, what else can we do? I don't know if I want the horse, I want the Nile. Okay, good. Jennifer. Jennifer doesn't want to hear about the spam. It's all American. It's American. Well, I think all these are a little too American. Yeah, you can't fool Eleanor Roosevelt. You can't fool that she's something else that she's not. Okay. National Archives. Oh, cool. All right, let me get these out of the way and see if there's anything left inside the bag. Oh, we still have that one. Oh, it's kind of cool. Bugs, bugs. What about the bugs? Bugs. There you go, Deborah. See, that's what happens. Usually when something has a bad rap, it's because people are doing something wrong. Just like with spam. It's not the spam's fault. Most Americans don't know what the heck to do with spam. Same thing with the Vegemite. Americans don't know what to do with it. That's pretty. I'm going to get with that girl over there. Same thing like Sriracha sauce. Most people, they don't know how to use it. They go, oh, it's awful. It's so hot. Well, you know, you got to learn how to cook with it. Oh, look at this cute little car. 1917. Well, I can't do 1917 because I don't think it's 1917 when she's traveling. Because I can't be because her mail already went through the air. So I don't think then it was commonplace that your mail got flown. So we have to have another reality here. Ooh, express mail. If our story is going to be plausible at all, you got to keep a few little things in here that make halfway sense. Oh, look at these, how cool. These are all different little horsies. These are cool. Maybe I shouldn't waste that. Oh, I already have another one of those. Okay, I'm not wasting it then because I have extra of that particular one. Okay. Well, okay, so I guess I got enough to choose from here on this particular one because we're only working with one right now. So I still kind of like the carving. I don't know. I still like the Belgium guy or the Netherlands lady. I'm not sure where to go with this. Don't worry, we'll get rid of that. You know with which stamp already. We're going to get rid of it. So don't let that bother you. Okay, should we just go with that? It kind of blends, don't you think? Let's just go with it so we can move on. Let me get the rest of these and put them in the bag. In the bag. Okay, so who in there can recap our story? I'm not promising you anything, but recap our story so far. And next we might have to give her a name. Oh, don't get me started about blood pudding. Oh my goodness. I have a blood pudding story for you guys. I don't know if I can stomach it, but the story that is. Okay, so let's put that together, and I think with postage stamps we might be done. Maybe. Well, for now. The fuzzy. No. You guys, you've been right here in the same room with me. This wasn't one of those, whisper to each other, and you've got it all messed up. I like you guys' story better anyways. I'm just jealous. Yeah, you guys tell a better story than I do. Oh. Maybe it was her boyfriend in Australia that invented the Vegemite. He was so upset by the whole thing about, her dumping him that he became an inventor. He became a cook. And he was trying to develop something so that more people would be able to eat in areas of the country. Because remember, you know what years we're talking about. It isn't like they had refrigeration and stuff like that. So Maybe he was inspired by his loss to be creative. Maybe that's where that comes from. Maybe that's where the connection is. Because you know there's a connection to everything. Some of the connections further along than others, but you'd be surprised how close they are. I think they're closer than that 7 that they always talk about. All right. So we played that game once in our group. Our little Facebook group, and some of we were like 4. There was only 4 people dividing us between people that the other person, the in between people didn't know, and they found them, or they lived in the same country, or something. We got the stuff there. It was amazing. It was fun. We need to do that again. All right. So now we need to stamp. Oh yeah, we got to cover. We got to cover up Ratcliffe, Arkansas. I don't think she had anything to do with Ratcliffe, Arkansas. I don't even know where that is. Okay, let's cover it up. My favorite one. Yeah, she went on vacation with the hubby because when she wrote her boyfriend, the letter ended up in England. And so, but you know, serves her well. Probably served him well too, because if that hadn't happened, we wouldn't be talking about Vegemite because the thing wouldn't even exist, right? So, you know, good things happen for a reason. I bet you the people in Australia don't even know the real story about the Vegemite and how that came about. I bet you they don't even know. All right. Okay, so that one, and then we'll do some, you know, later on. That'll be the next phase for something else, somewhere, somehow. Okay. What are we gonna do with this? Oh, I already got that stamp. That's cool. And then what? Oh, just a little script on it, because later on I'll do something else. But I do have that little one. I like that itty bitty one. I think it's so cute. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. And it looks like we're all like fancy, writing fancy, and we're not writing anything. Except I can't tell which side is up and which side is down. I guess that's good. For some reason, that looks like it's the right. Well, oh boy. Okay, who cares? Oh, no, we do not want her living. No, she is not. That's not our story. No, she does not deserve to live happily ever after. She's not one of those nice ones. Besides, I think something happens on their vacation in Africa. Don't completely quote me, but I'm pretty sure. We'll find out later. Oh, look how cool. I like that. That looks something cool like Johnny would do. Okay. Her ears just went up if she's out in the background. What did I do? What do I do? Okay, I think I went and got this a little too closed up. Uh-oh. Yep. Too much gesso. Okay, well, we won't worry about opening it up right now. We'll just try and make it pretty. Or we could move on and try something with that. Let's see. Let's get these stamps out of the way. I'm not using. Oh, I forgot big stamps down here. Oh, yeah, but we couldn't use them. That's right. Never mind. We can't use those. Alrighty. So, oh, I have other stamps here. Maybe we should use some of these. I like this stamp. I think this stamp is so cute. It probably needs to be on here somewhere. Why? I don't know. Just because. Just because it's cute. Where's Hottie going? She leaving. Was it something we said? Something we didn't say? Something you shouldn't have said? Oh, I see, Kathleen. It had to do with her supplies. Okay. Put this off to the side. Because if I put it in the center, it's going to look like a test. Oh, see, I like that stamp. I think it is so cute. I hate looking at the monitor and seeing these things backwards. Ugh. All right. What else do I have in here? I'm really getting annoyed with YouTube, you know? Usually those things don't bother me, but they're starting to get on my nerves. Oh, that's cute too. No, I went straight to, no, Johnny, I went straight to YouTube. And then it asked me some questions that they hadn't asked me before. And then, you know, then it proceeded just like normal. But now on my computer, everything's backwards, and it used to, you know, be the right way. And now it confuses me. I don't like it. It never was like that before. All right. So I think we need a little butterfly. Let me see. No, it's the same as always. Just kind of in a permanent position. My husband kind of he put it anyway. It's a long story, but it's real hard to move my camera. Well, it's a webcam. So it's kind of positioned in place. So it hasn't changed. No, but what happened was I can't explain it all as far as YouTube, but they've changed their format. They've changed how you stream, who you stream, how you stream it with. And that all happened, yesterday or day before yesterday. And that's when all the other goofy stuff started. So they're messing with us big time. But we shall prevail. Oh, look. How cute is that? Another Johnny moment. All right, record. Let's put, here, that's cute here. Let's put this up here, record. There we go. Record. Record. Yeah, you don't need to, if you're just streaming live, you don't have to go on all those other things. But even the live through YouTube, they changed it. But they changed the way you log in. I mean, it's still simple, but they changed it. And then I see things in reverse now like I didn't before. So there you go. Joni, you can go live even if you don't have 100 subscribers, but you have to use some kind of another app. You don't go straight through YouTube. You kind of bypass it. You use your, about, I think that's if you're using your phone to film. I'm not sure about the webcam, but I could be wrong. I don't remember. Can't remember if I read that or somebody said it, or. But you don't have to, because there's people streaming that don't have 1,000 subscribers. I mean, Laura streams. She doesn't have 1,000. But she does it through her phone, through an app. Aw, cute. That'll work in the journal. What else? I should get some of these stamps, these big stamps, out of the way. I didn't use I know, I'll use those in the book on some of the pages. There you go. But I can get these out of the way. I think. So anyway, I have been looking through all of my stuff. Well, let me preface that. I started doing all this. I started off with paper and paint about 3 years ago. And like most of you, when you first started, everything interests you. You know, at least that's the way I am. I find one thing that interests me, and then I go, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. I can do that. Oh, I want to do that. Okay, so now 3 years into it, I know exactly what I like. I know what I like to use. I know what I'm not going to use. And I know what's just taking up space. It was fun, playing with it, but I'm not going to use it. So then, on top of that, my husband has been hinting about maybe wanting to move. Okay, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. It probably won't happen because I'm not going to fight him, but I'm not going to facilitate him either. Because he has good reasons. We live in 115 or something year old home. We refurbished it and we love our home, but it is very high maintenance. When you've got an old home and you live in the part of the country where you have, 4 seasons, maintenance is a factor. I mean, there's no way getting around it. And now that we've been here 12 years, we can start seeing, oop, this needs repair, oop, that needs repair. And that is time, it's money, it's, aches and pains, it's a lot of things. So anyway, so he's been hinting at that, and I just let him talk. But, but I'm thinking to myself, even if it, okay, for instance, if it did happen, half of the stuff I have, I probably wouldn't want to take with me because I know already that it isn't my favorite medium to work with. So I would end up, the proverbial de-stash. So I thought to myself, well, if that's going to happen one way or another one day, maybe even if it never happens, even if we stay, it's something I need to do. So I dread it because there's just so much you know, organizing and getting things together that you're going to de-stash. But I think that's what I'm going to be doing soon. And so you guys that are regulars here, if there's stuff like a type of thing, I'm not going to go into detail everything I have because then it'll just get all long-winded right now. But I mean, if there's something specific, you know, just let me know, and then I can contact you and tell you what I have in that category and what I'm going to sell it for and stuff like that. But it's not going to happen tomorrow. But I really need to be thinking along those terms. And plus, even if, you know, even if we don't go anywhere, you know, why should I have stuff that I already know? It isn't, you know, what I, you know, the thing I like to do the most. So where am I going to put these so that I don't, maybe if I put them, oops, put them in this little bag. And then do I remember? Probably not. Well, maybe. Do I have another bag? Ah. Down, Jennifer. So I said stuff I don't use and don't like. Hello. You think I like these and use these? Hello. Let me cut the little birdie off and put the little birdie in there. Anyway, so I think once some other things calm down that I'm doing right now, like all my boiling that I'm doing. Once I get all that done, then I'll probably start breaking things down into categories. It may not be as big a deal as I think. I think, you know, sometimes when you think about stuff, it becomes overwhelming. And then when you actually physically do it, it's not that big of a deal. I'm hoping that's part of my story. Because you know I can make up a story. So I guess all I have to do is say that's the way it is, and that's my story, right? Okay, so now we're all ready for Julia. And for, what was her name? See, I already forgot her name. Oh, that is so bad. Let me flip her around so I can see her picture too. That was a Julia. Uh-oh. Why didn't you guys stop me? All right, so here's the birdies. There's that lady. Ah, there she is. Gotta put her with the birdie. And then I'll remember to put her in my personal little journal with my birds and all that stuff. Ta-da! Okay, perfect. Okay. Live sale. No flash live sale. I don't know where half my stuff is. No, that's not true. I know where my stuff is, but no. Remember, I came on because I was tired, not because I have energy. I'm tired. All right. So next. What are we doing next? Put those away a little bit for a memento. All right. I don't get to read anything. Okay. Yeah. Bring your own bags and cash. Who is sucking my stamps? Yeah, you guys would the favorite be when the bird's attacking me. Oh my gosh. I still have, see, here in my studio, my floor is painted plywood. and because we put a new subfloor, and then we were going to figure out what kind of flooring to put. And then when I decided this was going to be my place, I said, you know what? It's going to be a mess. Paint thrown all over. It's going to be a mess. So I just painted over the subfloor. All right. So when that bird went all over the place, and of course, you know, things kind of protruded out of his extremities there. And it was purple because we had a lot of blueberries around, not blueberries, blackberries. And anyway, even though obviously, you know, I cleaned the floor, there are purple splatters. Laurel, don't get excited now. There are purple splatters, you know, on the floor. So, needless to say, if you want to do any kind of eco dyeing, no, I'm not saying to get bird poop. I'm just saying get blackberries. They work really good. Okay. Okay, what are we doing? I'm not sure if we want to play with those yet. Let's see what else do we have. I don't want to play that either. Maybe just blank stuff. Let's just play with the blank stuff tonight. Yes, I have real bird ephemera. Yes, I do. How long was the bird in here? It seemed like forever, but I think it was maybe, it was a good 45 minutes. Yeah, it was a good 45 minutes. And then I have the type of windows that, in addition to opening up, the top ones also go down. And so because he kept staying up high, you know, from wire to wire to wire to wire, then hello, my little light bulb went off, and I go, well, wait a minute. If I lower the windows, maybe I can squish him to go out the window. So I lowered the windows in the room he was in, shut the door so he couldn't get into the other rooms, and then went out to find something that was long and tall. And when I came back in so I could squish him out, he had already flown the coop, as they say. He was gone. He was smarter than I was. He was just probably saying, when are you going to open the stupid window from the top so I can just fly out? So about 45 minutes. He did a lot of damage in 45 minutes, which is my fault. I should have, 5 minutes into it, thought of lowering the window, but oh well. Live and learn. Next time the big birds fly in, I'll know. Lower the windows from the top. And all is well. Yeah, Deborah. I charge extra for those purple ego dyes. Those are extra. Ooh, and okay. I put, how many do I put? Well, I advertised that I put 15 pieces in each bundle. I usually end up putting a little bit more than 15. But right now, I wish I could show you, but I can't move the camera because my husband has it hermetically sealed, and I can't even move it around. But I'll have two big tables, one on the side and one in the front of me, and they are lined up with, my papers. And I'm not done because I put out 30 different, I laid out 30 different orders, and I think I have about 14 pieces in each one, and I got tired. Well, I have some that's drying right now. With the ones that are drying, I'll be able to finish all bundles. But so they're all sitting out there. But I got some cool, hold on. You can tell I'm going all over the place. It's because I'm tired. Let me go show you a few of the really cool stuff that came out on some of these. They're even different than I've done before. Because I got different colors this time. And I'm not telling you how I get my colors. Not fair to my students. They paid to find out. So, But look at what they were liking was, you know, some of the blue that I got on some of these. I hope it shows up. Let me get this out of the way. So I think that came out kind of cool. This is a, what do you call it? It's in my backyard and I'm going blank. Pecan tree. So if you're close to pecan tree, they print pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And these are just those little mini file folders. And those printed out pretty cool. That one's kind of dark. Not all of them came out that dark. And is this cool or what? I hope it comes out. Those are some ferns that are in there. I think that's cool. This came out really faded, but it looks nice when you collage on it and stuff like that. This is an envelope, and this is, boy, my brain is tired. Crepe myrtle. That's crepe myrtle. And it doesn't matter what color your crepe myrtle is, they all just come out brown. No matter what color. Red, pink, yellow, doesn't matter. Ooh, look how pretty. I love the way this one came out. This is a sweet gum tree, and this is hydrangea. And this is all the above. All the ones I just mentioned. I just threw a bunch of them on all together. And this right here, kind of the stuff that looks kind of watery. I don't know if it comes through on the camera, but those are the peonies or peonies, whatever you call them in your region, the leaves that Laura sent me. Can you see what they do? It looks almost like a watercolor. It's kind of cool. And the only thing different on this is sumac. Southern sumac, because I know northern sumac is highly poisonous, but the stuff that grows here in the south, it's not poisonous. Oops, still plants on there. But anyway, those were a lot of fun to do, and a nice little variety of colors. Lots of stuff to play with. And then I have this other stuff that's drying right now. I don't think it's dry at all. I'll get just one. Ooh, they're really wet. Real wet. These are extremely wet. Colors will change. They'll lighten up a little bit as they dry. But that is the hydrangea, and again is the pecan. And this one is I forget the name right now. Ah, boy, my brain is fried. Same flower. And this is part of the crepe myrtle that just turns brown. Crepe myrtle. Oh, Rose of Sharon. That's what that is. And these aren't the toastiest ones. I had to throw a few of them away. because I went like that and they just went shattered like glass. See? Peekaboo. So I wasn't lying about them getting really toasty. Oh, that's not a toasty one. Oh, it started. Yeah. Look at that. But, you know, a little clear gesso over that puppy on top of some kind of a journal page or a journal cover or something. You want to talk about grungy? You can't get too much grungier than that. They look pretty cool. That started to get burnt a little bit. There's that, you know what I'm talking about. The name I already forgot again. And this one got toasty too. Boy, I know. I didn't realize how tired I was. I can't even think the name of a flower 5 seconds later. Okay, I am fried. Anyway, those are pretty toasty. But when these dry, these are going to be so pretty. So pretty. Let me get these out of here. And here are some of my not leftovers, but the ones I haven't put in the piles yet, because I already have some of those in the piles. But you can see how different they all come out. I never get tired doing. I mean, my body gets tired, but I think it's a lot of fun because you never ever know what you're going to get. It's not an exact science. I mean, you know what you're trying to achieve, and then you go, uh-oh, that's not what I thought was going to happen, but I like it. Looks like an X-ray, huh? And then, you know, depending on the papers that you use, and depending on the flowers that you use, and depending on yada, 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 everything. Those are all the factors. And a lot of trying it out. You know, I know a lot of people try it and they go, oh, it didn't work. It didn't work. Well, it didn't work the first time for me either. You know, this is something that you really, really have to experiment. You have to enjoy it. People can't tell you, you know, step by step how to do it. They can give you the general format and things to use and stuff like that. But for you to start, you know, improving and not having all your prints always look the same, that comes with a lot of practice and a lot of mistakes, like burning, like burning 4 or 5 of your things. Okay, so what am I doing? Are we tired already? Are we tired? Okay, let me see what people are saying. What made the paper blue? I use everything natural. I am not explaining everything that I use for the colors because a lot of those things I share in the workshop. And so there's a lot of stuff. But you know, if you look up just natural dyeing, I mean, people there they dye their own wool. You know, they spin their own text you know, what am I trying to say? They weave and they make their own threads and things like that, and their wool, and a lot of them do a lot of natural dyeing. And so there are all kinds of books that explain the different colors that you can achieve through, you know, natural dyeing. And it's interesting because some of the things, the color you think that is going to come out based on the color of, you know, the plant that you use or the vegetable that you use, sometimes it's completely contrary. And then depending on what you add into the water, into that bath, it can change the color again. So there's a lot of chemistry involved, natural chemistry, and it's fun. It's really interesting, and you can come up with your own stuff. And I haven't tried every fruit and vegetable, but if you just stop and think things that you eat and they stain your clothes, hello, natural dye. Start there. You can start rating a list. Bird poop, and those are the kinds of things that. There you go. Spin yarn and fleece. See, I'm telling you, I can't think of words. Yes, yes, yes. And so a lot of those. Now the difference is that when you're doing things that you're going to turn into fabric or some kind of outerwear, the that community is always very conscious of if things are color fast, because obviously you don't want to make something that's purple and sell it, and then within a year that purple is now the ugliest brown you've ever seen in your life because it's not color fast. And so they have to be very, very careful about that. But when it comes to the stuff that I do with the papers, the most, eco dyers, when it comes to papers, it really doesn't matter because most of those are going to be inside of a book. So the fact about them being color fast or not being color fast is kind of a moot point because they're not really being exposed to the light that much. But most of the stuff, just by coincidence, the stuff that I use, they are color fast. But a lot of things aren't. I'm trying to think right now what isn't that changes. If my brain wasn't fried, I'd be able to think of something right now. Yeah, Judy, that's what people say. They want to take the class. Even people that, a couple of people that took the class, they've made it and they make really pretty stuff. And they still buy the paper from me. They go, I can't make it look like yours. And I go, that's okay. Keep buying, honey, no problem. I mean, like Gail, she makes her own paper too. She said she watched my video and she makes her own. She showed them on her videos of paper that she's made, but she still buys it from me. But and then it has to do with plants. Depending on the part of the country you live in or what country you live in, all plants obviously do not print the same, and so depending what you have access. That's what I told my husband too. I said, but if we move, I have to take my plants with me because I already know what works and what doesn't work. My plants at work, they got to go with me. Anyway, so that's that. Whatever that's worth. All right, so what are we doing now? There was something else I was going to show you guys. Oh! I've got my thing that I won. I got it today in the mail. I never win anything, but man, I won big. Look at this. Is this gorgeous or what? And you know me, I love my bright colors. Ugh. Isn't that cool? I like it. Cool. Oh, and oh dear. I don't know how many of you guys watched Shannon the other night. She went live. She hadn't done that in a long time. Shannon Green, and she was showing these books, sample books for paper, and she took my workshop the other weekend. And when she came, she came bearing boxes. So I have a bunch of those. Sample books, and I've just been looking through them, and some of them are pretty cool, and some would make the neatest junk journals. Unbelievable. So I was thinking about putting like a little kit or something together with them, and seeing if people are interested in those because they are super cool. And then I throw in my regular junk that I always throw in there. But I'm tired. I can't think to do that. Hold on. I'm gonna go show you a couple of those books. You'll see how cool they are. Ta-da! This is just an example. Let me get this out of the way. Let me move some stuff. Okay. This over here. Now this one is just small. But look at all the cool colors in here. And I was thinking you could put signatures in here for like a little glue book. Wouldn't that be cool? And then on top of that, look, it has samples of all the different weights of their papers. I know you can't see that, but every single paper is a different weight. And what you couldn't do with that for a junk journal, right? And then you could put some more stuff back here. I mean, it's just endless for your imagination of how you could make a junk journal out of that. Oh, I got two of those. Okay. Now, a lot of these, okay, I can't handle this right now. Oh, here we go. I'm going to say, this is beyond, I can't think. It was like, how do you open it? How do you open it? Oh, yeah, just open the front, Rosemary, like you do a book. Okay, I know. I am definitely losing it. I'm amusing myself now. Okay, so this too. All right, you know, it's cool, just like if you put signatures here and signatures there, right? But look at, again, all the different weight and texture of the paper. So cool. And then here, same thing, but with the various colors. I mean, you could just glue all day long. Now, I haven't seen this one. This thing's humongous. I don't even know what's in here. Remember, I've been boiling. Oh, look at all these papers. Oh, yummy. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so you have all those. You have all these. All these. Oh, and they're already, oh, see, it's already a book. It's already a stinking book. Look at all these cool papers. Oh, you could take these out and use them too, because this stuff is a really cool texture. They're thick. They're a little thicker than a cardstock, actually. Well, they're all different. Here it's just regular paper. Well, this feels like linen. Anyway. Oh my goodness. And these have little grooves in them. All different thicknesses. Oh, oh. This one's a big book. There's a lot of stuff in here. All different types of papers and weight. So you could use like a, you know, a journal or tear half of these out and use them for tags and different things. Anyway, it's a big old humongous journal. Just as it is. Oops. Oh. Oh. Oh, opens that way. Okay. It's a little. Oh. Oh, I remember she had one of these. She wasn't sure which way hers was going either. And just the feel of the paper is so cool. Whoa. Okay, I like bright, but hello. That's even bright for me. And so some of them, you know, are full pages, obviously. Further you go back. Wow. That is mucho bright-o. All right. Rainbow ecological fiber. Oh. Uh-oh. Can you tell I haven't looked through these yet? What the heck is this? This feels like leather. It's not. But look at all these colors. Wow. And then they have the different embossing. These two are kind of smooth. This is a little smoother, and this has more of a leather grain. I don't know what you call that. Oh, and look at these. There is so much stuff out there. It's crazy. Anyway, it goes on and on. Oops. And on. Oh. Okay. And there's these little pieces. And these all have that same kind of leather look. They make cute tabs, right? Just needs a little imagination. You can do a lot with these things. Anyway, that is just, I already showed you that one? Yeah. That's just a sampling of the different styles and the different books that, oops, that she brought by. Look at that. That's so cool. Okay, what are you guys saying? Oh, wow. So Elizabeth, you've probably been in love with paper forever. It's a cool memory to have. That's neat. Well, I'm fading fast. I'm fading so fast that I don't even actually remember my whole story. I'll remember. You guys will remind me when we catch up again. So these are going to go in. Where'd my journal go? So these are going to go in my journal. I'm not sure where yet, but they will have a place in my pages somewhere in here. This is all going to be like about travel and stuff. So this, yeah, it'll look cute in there. Little something in there. Where's my other stuff? Is that all I did? No, I have other stuff. I got a couple of those. Ah, there you go. I guess I got more done than I thought. I thought, oh, we didn't get nothing done. Got a few things done. Let's put that in there. Yeah, it'll make all this grungy stuff will make this look older and older and older as we go. There we go. And then I'll put some things inside of and find some cute little pin things. Oh, and I've got my oh, wait a minute. I didn't mean to put all that there. And then I have these really cool I don't know what you would call them, little charms or trinkets or whatever you want to call them, from the Middle East. And I'll put a few of those in here. I think those things are so cool. I haven't used them in my journals yet. I've been stingy with them, but I think it'll find a place. It'll find a place in here somewhere, hopefully, because I think it'll really look cool. Oh, let me try my tape in here. I did I tried to mimic. Let me see. I got to find the end, and then we'll call it a night. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can I unstick this? Maybe yes, maybe no. Oh, there we go. I made me some fake old tape. Like the old yellowed Scotch tape. I mean, not Scotch tape, you know what I mean. Oh, it looks pretty cool. I'm liking that. Where's a tear that I can cover up a tear? There's got to be a tear somewhere. Maybe I don't have a tear. Oh well. Maybe I need to tear something. So I can put. Let me get another piece. Let me just get a little piece. Can't see where they begin again. I think I need glasses. I need better night glasses. I should be able to get this up. It's not coming. Well, maybe I won't be able to get it off of here right now. I think I did too good of a job laying it down. Yeah, I did too good of a job. I think I'm getting peas. No, maybe not. I think I need to go to bed. Or have a cup of coffee or something. Okay, here it comes. Yeah, I definitely need something. Because I'm not sure if I'm done for the night. Because usually I get a second wind. Okay, don't freak out, people. Okay, there we go. Oh, I like that. I think that works. Okay. My job is done. All right. Woohoo. Woohoo. Okay, I'm pooped. What time is it? Oh, it's 10 o'clock. You know what? I usually get my second win around 10. So maybe I'll have me some juice and clean up my mess here up on the table. And if I get my second win, I might put another batch on. You never know. And it'll be my last batch for tonight. Because I put them on the stove for about 45 minutes. So that would be a good time. And there you go. I haven't named him yet. Whoops. He'll have a name. I should put a little leg sticking out there from that lady. Help, help, help. Oh. What's not falling off the page? What? The tape? No, tape's not going to go nowhere. I couldn't even get it off. Maybe I could get it off if I wanted to. Well, maybe I could. Yeah, I can. I can get it off if I want to. I don't want to. So there. Or maybe it's a little too long, huh? Let's see. Probably needs to be a little. Whoop. I was pulling up some of the. Okay, let's put it somewhere else. Put a little piece somewhere else. At least I know I can lift it up. There we go. Right over his name. Cool. Cool. I like when something works. Because it doesn't always work for me. All right. Thank you so much, ladies. In 30 seconds, I'll be on a total of 2 hours. Thank you so much. Yes, Jennifer, I made it. I might have to start selling my tape until you guys figure it out. I know everybody's going to want to know how I made that tape. You know what? Every time I come up with something, just a tiny little twist on something, I share it, and then I have nothing unique. So I want it to be unique for a little while longer, and then I'll spill the beans and share with you guys how I did my tape. But it's going to be just mine for a little bit. Just a little bit. Please. Oh, she's going to buy some right now. Okay. So I'll charge. Let me think. How much will I charge? Oh, God. Anyway. Alrighty. I am going to have me some juice. And I might start boiling. You just never know. But thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for helping me navigate my story of the floozy. And we'll see what the next chapter brings. All right. Thank you, ladies, so much. And you have a nice weekend, what's left of it. All right. Good night.